Yes, normally we have the meeting around once for 1 month. Oh,
Okay. So
yes.
normally you had like once a month. You had a meeting once a month.
Yes.
Yes. And who is the presiding officer? Who is the presiding officer? During the meeting, you have this presiding officer. This presiding officer is the one, it's the one who called the meeting, who called the meeting. So who calls the meeting? Your manager or
Normally it's a manager.
okay, so normally the one who called the meeting is your manager, and he also is the presiding officer. So we have here different types of meetings, different types of meetings. And what do you think? What do you think can make a meeting successful?
It will be is to have a participate with other in the meeting group.
Okay, a meeting is successful when everybody, right? Everybody in the meeting participates, right?
Yes.
Participate during the meeting. To participate during the meeting. Okay, during the meeting. So when you say participate, what does it mean? Like
It
share?
mean yes, to share and to give some the idea.
Yes, to share and give ideas. Yes,
Yes.
to share and give ideas during the meeting. So that makes a meeting successful. So how about unsuccessful meeting? What
Yes.
makes a meeting unsuccessful?
I think it will be the 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 meeting is not real successful if um everybody is not is not like ignore to give an idea and not in interest during the meeting.
Okay. So if everybody ignores to give the idea, okay, gave ideas, and they don't listen, right? And they don't
Yes.
listen. They don't listen to the presiding officer. The presiding officer. So they are not interested and not interested in the meeting. Yes.
Yeah.
So it could be the reason like this. So a meeting could be unsuccessful if, yes, everyone in the meeting room ignores or doesn't care. They don't care about the meeting. They don't have the interest. They don't have the interest during the meeting. They don't want to listen, and they don't give ideas if they are asked, about um to give about giving idea or share their ideas. They don't give ideas. Yes, this could be the reason of unsuccessful meeting. So we have
Yes.
different types of meeting. So we have, like, we call it executive meeting. Do you have any idea about executive meetings?
What it means?
Executive executive meeting. This is a type of meeting where the top officers, or
Mhm.
the highest officers in the company, they meet, like the CEO of the
Mhm.
company. Yes, the board of directors, the directors of the company, they have this meeting. So only
Oh,
those top level officials, top level management, or the
okay.
CEO, yes, top level or the CEO meet together. So lower level employees, they cannot attend this executive meeting. We have also departmental meeting. Do you have any idea about departmental meeting?
Departmental meeting is mean the department in the
Yes.
section in the company, right?
Yes,
Oh,
yes. So in the company, there is like finance, right? Finance department. There is like
yeah.
also sales department, and also the human resources department. So there are different departments in the company or in the workplace. So departmental meeting, this is like the meeting in of different departments, of the different departments. Next, we also have like induction meeting. Do you have
Induction.
any idea about this meeting?
Induction. Induction.
This is
Mm,
this is a kind or type of meeting for newly hired employees.
oh, okay.
Yes. Those,
For introduce to the new employee.
yes. So induction meeting there, this is a type of a meeting where newly hired employees are have or need to attend, so that they will be
Oh,
introduced, to the manager, to other employees. Okay. And also they will know their responsibility, and their area of assignment. Next is
uh-huh.
we also have like lunch meeting or dinner meeting. Lunch or dinner meeting. So this is like informal meeting. So informal meeting, it's like you work, or you talk about work. You talk about the work that you need to do, or the assignments that you need to do, and over a lunch or dinner. So you work while you eat. While you
Mm-hmm.
eat. So these are just some of the types of meetings. So we have here a note of an employee here. So it says that this note is on 18th May, Thursday. In the morning, there will be a departmental meeting, and it will be at 10 a.m. in room 194. So these are the agenda. The agenda
Mm-hmm.
are the topics, right? The agenda of the meeting, these are the topics that you are going to talk to during the meeting. Okay, the agenda. So the agenda for this meeting is to update staff on new company structure and to address staff problems from changes to company structure. So these are the agenda. In the afternoon, the lunch meeting, the lunch meeting is postponed, meaning it's canceled and moved to another date. So when we say it's
Mm-hmm.
postponed, so when we say the activity or the event is postponed, meaning the date is changed. Okay, you
Oh,
canceled, yes, the date is
it
changed.
uh-huh.
It was supposedly scheduled in 18th of May, but it was postponed and moved to another date.
Twelve.
Moved to another date. So when we say postponed, it is moved. The schedule is moved to another date or another day. So in the afternoon also, there will be a chat with Celine. So there is only an informal talk, or just talk with Celine Stengel about information for new employees, level 3 meeting room. So the topic for the topic for chatting with Celine Stengel is to set up. To set up means you have to like schedule or plan an induction meeting for all employees, for all new employees in mid-June. Then you have to ask Celine for their contact details. And at 3 p.m., there will be a sales team meeting. So the agenda of the sales team meeting will be about discuss reasons for last year's poor sales and brainstorm new marketing ideas. So when we say brainstorm, what do you mean by that? Brainstorm.
It's brainstorm. It mean sharing the idea
Yes.
to each other.
Yes. So do you think brainstorming is good?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea because um some other people need to hear to um other idea in the team.
Yes. So it is good to have a brainstorming with your colleague, right? With your colleagues, because um, there are times that we need to have like more ideas, more ideas. And if there are many ideas, so you can just choose the best, right? The best or the better idea that you can have, that you can get from other people. Because if you only like you're only one, so you can just have one idea. So if you have a lot of people to brainstorm, to help you think of ideas, so it could have you could have better or the best idea. And in the evening on 18th May, you will have a dinner with the board of directors to discuss financial issues relating to the new site, 7:30 p.m. Legacy Restaurant. And notes, remember to cancel the meeting with Tomako Yutsuhiro because it clashes with the company's AGM. What do you mean by clashes?
Cautious is will is uh so I guess it mean is he will have an accident to cancel the meeting.
Okay, so it's clashes, meaning it conflicts. It has a conflict, or you have a schedule. So when we say clash, so you have a schedule, the same schedule
Oh,
with the AGM. So it conflicts to your schedule. AGM, it means annual general meeting. So your annual
oh,
general meeting will also be on May 31. So here, it clashes with the company's AGM, so annual general meeting. So annual general meeting, it is held only once a year. Annual
uh-huh.
general meeting, because it is annual, so it is only held once a year, a general meeting. And this annual general meeting will be held on May 31. On May 31. And on that day, on May 31, you also have a meeting with Tomako Yutsuhiro. So you need to
Oh, okay.
cancel, right? You need to
Okay, I
cancel
get it.
this the meeting with Tomako because the annual general meeting is more important than the meeting with Tomako Yutsuhiro, because AGM is only once a year. It's
Once
only
in a
held once
year.
a year. Yes, so it's more important, right? So
Cash is mean the events that happen in the same time.
yes, yes, it clashes. So that's it. And does it happen to you before that your schedule clashes to another schedule?
Oh, okay.
Does it happen to you? Have you experienced it before? That
No,
you haven't, that you need to
no, I
cancel
have.
other schedule because you have another schedule.
Um, for the last, I have the meeting with my friends, but I have to have an appointment with the doctor. But I
Oh,
cancel her meeting to go to see
uh,
the doctor.
yes.
Yeah, I think it's the same events.
Yes, it's the same, like personal. Like you have a schedule to your doctor, right? You have a doctor schedule, then you also have a meeting with your friend. On the same day. So you need
Yeah,
to think your priorities. What is your
yeah,
priority, right?
yes. I think for the which one is the important for me?
Yes, which is more important. So you need to weigh, you need to like think which is more important. So if that is more important, so you have to cancel the one that is less important. So priority, to set your priorities, like setting priorities, like you have to list down what's your top priority, right? That. So what are your top priorities? So if your top priority, if it's your number one, like work is your top priority. So you have to
Yeah,
think, right? You have to think like
yes,
work is your top priority, and or second is family, or first is your family. Up to you if what is your priorities. What are your priorities? And that will help you in decision making, right? And but in work it didn't happen to you before that your schedule clashes at work.
no, no, no
No,
happen.
only personal
Yeah,
events. Okay, so it's more important to see the doctor, because your health, it's important, your health is more important. So we have
yes.
here yes, meeting etiquettes, right? Etiquette, these are the good practice or good habits. Okay, good practice or good habits during the when you attend a meeting. Good habits before the meeting, and during the meeting, and after the meeting. Good habits,
Oh,
meeting etiquette. So what are the good habits in a meeting or during the meeting? So we have
um,
here words. So what do you think are good practices or good habits during the
maybe
meeting?
is good listener.
Okay,
Yes,
good listener, yes.
and um interesting during the meeting.
Yes, shows interest. Yes, shows interest during the meeting.
Yes, and concentrate with the meeting.
Yes, got good concentration and focused, right? Focused on the meeting. What else? Can you think of any?
And not um not use mobile phone.
Okay, yes. So avoid, okay, avoid using mobile phones. Yes, because it's very rude. Okay, it's very rude or not good if the the people in the meeting room like use mobile phones during the meeting, so they don't show interest, they are not interested in the meeting, and they don't listen. So after the meeting, they will just ask what the meeting was about, right?
Yes,
They don't know what happened in the meeting. So yes, it's very bad if people use mobile phones during the meeting. So we have here words objection. Do you have any idea about this word objection?
Objection is mean objection.
Objection is like if you don't agree, okay, if you don't agree to the opinion, to the idea of your colleague, so you say I object. So you can like say I object to your idea, or objection please, objection please. If you do not agree, if you do not agree to the idea of your colleague, you can have the objection. You can say I object or objection. But
Mm.
you have to wait. You have to wait until your colleague finished talking. So if your colleague is still talking, you have to let him finish or her finish talking. Then you can say after, you can raise your hand. You can raise your hand and say, I object. I object to your idea. That means that you disagree to the idea of your colleague. I object. I object to your idea. And then you can say your reason. State your reason why you disagree. Okay, why do you disagree with the
Mhm.
idea or the opinion of your colleague? So you can state the reason. You can say the reason of your disagreement. Next is the word is bicker. Have you heard of this word, bicker?
No, no,
Bicker
haven't.
is when people in the meeting room talk over each other, and don't listen. And they don't want to listen to each other. They just want to talk and talk. That is
It means
bickering.
conflict. Right? It means a conflict, right?
Conflict, it could be conflict, but it's not really conflict, because sometimes people like want to fight, right? Want to fight, but they during the meeting, because they think that because people think that they have the better idea, so
Oh,
they just want to talk, just talk and talk, and don't want to listen to others idea, right?
ah,
Others ideas. So they don't, that is bickering. So bickering is the talking over each other, and they don't listen to one another. They don't want to listen. Bicker. Next is state your opinion. When you say state your opinion, this is your idea. You have to state your opinion, but you have to say your idea or your opinion once only. Once. You don't need to repeat and say it many times or twice. You just have to state your opinion or idea, say your opinion or idea once only. Once is enough. So if your idea is good or better, so the secretary, they will write or take note of your idea. Okay? Because if you keep on repeating, that will make it the meeting longer, so it will end late. And if you
mhm,
cannot avoid, if you cannot no, attend if you cannot attend the meeting, you have to tell your colleagues, that you cannot attend the meeting before the meeting, and not after the meeting or during the meeting. So you have to let your colleagues know that, or inform them that you cannot attend the meeting, and you have to say the reason why you can't attend the meeting. Okay, so that is those are good habits in the meeting, during the meeting. And meeting etiquette, so you have to be polite and be productive. Productive means, what do you mean by productive?
Productive is mean is mean is mean to productive is mean good I think it's mean thankful, right? It's mean
Again,
thankful.
please.
It's mean thankful, right?
Thankful.
I'm not sure.
Thankful. If productive, it's like you achieve something helpful. Okay, you achieve something, or you achieve something helpful, or something helpful to the company, or to your office, to your workplace. That is productive. So you say productive. If you say productive meeting, that means the meeting is successful. So it has like it has many outputs, has many positive positive results, positive results. And it could be like there are good solutions to the problem, or good ideas, or the meeting um has like it ended well. The meeting ended very well. So there is like proper conclusion, good conclusion, like good conclusion. So it ended very well. So that is a productive meeting. So the meeting is successful. So some meetings are unsuccessful or unproductive. Okay, unproductive, not productive. Okay, some meetings are unproductive because of some people, because of the people, they bicker, right? They talk over, they don't want to listen. And that's why if the meeting ends, when the meeting ends, and then you ask yourself, or you ask somebody or someone in your office, what was the meeting about? I don't know what happened in the meeting, right? I don't know what was the solution to the problem, or what did we get during the meeting. So if you ask that question, like what happened, um like what was the solution, what's the solution, if if the problem if the meeting was about issues, right, issues in the workplace, then you don't know the solution. You can ask like, what was the solution, what happened in the meeting? I don't know what happened in the meeting. Even if you concentrate, right, if you concentrate, if you listen, and still you don't know what happened, that is unproductive, meaning there is no, or there are no positive results. There are no positive results, there are no good solutions, there were no good ideas, and no conclusion. So that is unproductive. Nothing happened during the meeting. So
It's mean
sometimes have you experienced that before?
yes, yes.
What happened?
So in so the last meeting with my friends, we talked about the customer. The customer, she just bought some shoe, but she already bought and used now,
Mhm.
and she don't I don't think she will change all her mind, and
Mhm.
she want to change. the new style, but it cannot because she bought it already, and we don't have the policy to change for the new one for her because she has used.
Because she already used the product, right? She already
Yeah,
used the
yes,
product, and the customer wants to change the product into into new ones, right?
yes.
And what happened? What happened to that?
And then I asked my colleague and my manager, and we have the meeting to share an idea, and the some of the colleagues didn't give the an idea, and
Hmm.
finally we didn't have the conclusion of
Yes,
this problem.
problem.
Yes,
So there was no solution. There was no conclusion after that, because
yeah,
your some of your colleagues did not give their ideas, on what to do, on that problem, on that issue, right?
yes.
And what happened to the customer?
Customer, she not satisfied because she want to change because
Mhm.
she not happy with that one she bought,
Uh-huh.
and um so eventually my manager give her one change to change the new one because he don't want to make she unhappy to have experience with uh my company.
Uh, so it the solution, that was the solution of your manager, but actually there was no policy, right? There's no policy of that the customer can return the product after the customer use after she use it, right? Okay,
Yes,
so but your manager doesn't want to let the customer experience a um bad experience in your company. So
yeah,
he just let him or her or the customer change into new product.
yes,
Yes. And will that be like, it will it will be deducted, right? It will be deducted to the manager, because the money, right? The money that that the customer paid, right? So for
yes.
if the customer returns the product, the old product, and he or she already used the product, so what happened
Mm-hmm.
to the used product?
So manager have to email to the headquarter to tell the story that happened to my own store, and the headquarter give an advice to return the product that she bought, and let she give the new one without the condition.
Okay. So it's good that there is no condition, right? There is no condition about it. But but in the future, will if that happens again, the solution will be the same.
It will be it depend on the it depend on the yeah it depend
Manager.
on the manager.
Oh yes, it depends on the manager. Yes,
Yeah,
that would be very difficult, right? Difficult. Eh, especially if um what if there's like um the policy, it's like you cannot, or the customer cannot return it, and then
yeah,
you return it, the customer, you already give the chance that the customer can return it, and then the main office will say, oh, it should be like, you cannot do that. what what will happen?
um manager will my manager he will pay it by himself
Oh,
because he has to decide to do something like that.
yes, he will shoulder, right? He will shoulder the amount. So it will be like deducted to his or her salary, right?
Yes,
Or
because I am employee, I'm not have the power to decide to solve this problem.
yes.
It depends on the manager.
Yes. So the manager, it really depends on the manager. Yes. So if the manager decides to return it, then he is responsible. He is responsible
Yeah.
for, yes. Okay, that would be good. That the responsible person is the manager and not you, right?
Yes.
It's good. Yes, in meetings you also have to avoid using jargon. Okay, jargon
Jargon.
is technical words. These are technical words.